Halo guys, selamat malam. Kembali lagi bersama gua di game Alan Wake kedua. Kita lanjutkan cerita yang kemarin. Apa itu? Ritual. Kita harus menyelesaikan ritualnya. Katanya sih ada di stasiun bawah tanah. Caranya bagaimana deh? Tinggal satu baterai aku. Senjata tinggal 12 deh. Mana ya? Di sini deh. Cek. Aku udah tahu deh. Di tunnel. Nih di sini nih. Oh, yang merah-merah itu deh. Ini nih. Inisiasi di sini nih. Kita. Nah, ini nih. Siap-siap ya.
Apa? Siap-siap kenapa?
Ini bisa dia ganti ini.
Nah,
Duh. Lari coy. Lari, jangan lihat ke belakang coy. Lari, come on lari. Ini pencet apa? F. Come on, belum. Come on. Oh my god. Kita save dulu. It was gone. Kita pergi. Oh, baru mulai, udah berlari-lari. Kita lanjut. Come on. Kebuka deh, kayaknya deh. Oh no. Oh, kebuka sekarang. Kita lari lagi. Come on lari.
The tunnel was open now.
Wush. Come on lari. Shit. Come on lari. Jangan lihat ke belakang, Alan. Lari aja lah. Come on.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now.
10 XP kita, guys.
Hunting me.
Ini gua deh. Pak Gendut, ada Pak Gendut. Dulu sini ada apa? Kita di mana sih? Oh, murder set di sini. Come on. Up.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
No, Pak Gendut deh. Tahu. Kita foto dulu. Nih hatinya deh. Jantung apa hati sih? Wis, hilang.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Oh, ini deh.
An FBI agent?
Ih,
Who are you?
Saga.
What is this?
Ini yang
Who are you?
You
No.
can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Ini yang di itu di hutan ini.
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it.
Iya bener
I
deh.
was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower.
Parlemen
Where I
Tower.
had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Oh, jadi begitu ternyata ceritanya nyambungnya ya. Jadi waktu dia apa namanya si Alan ketemu si Saga itu dia lagi di gua ternyata. Lagi di gua dia ketemulah si Saga. Terus kita kemana ini guys? Mana ya? Ini ceritanya. Ini ada tulisan nih.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Siapa yang nulis? Oke, Pak Gendut, goodbye. Game save lagi.
Stepping to the murder site, I
Game
felt
save
it
lagi.
hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Yuk. Oh. Ini tembusnya mana ini? Oh, di sini. Ada lagi sih isinya. Butuh baterai sih.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Ceng. Hanya, kan tadi juga lu begini, guys. Oh, parlemen. Kita ke parlemen. Parlemen Tower. Bener nggak? Iya bener. Look for Alice.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Kita ke rumahnya katanya di sini. Tulisannya dark place, the dark place. Halo.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or
Dia ngomong sama siapa?
maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was
Kebuka.
there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Ya Alice-nya di sini katanya. Kebuka. Wow. Haunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Ini tempat equipment dia, Alice.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Gak tahu dia. Gimana dia?
Alice.
Big photo for exhibition poster.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Apakah dia kabur?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Nggak ada item sini ya.
Alice's video camera. No
Look at the
memory card
memory card.
inside.
Menyimpan memorinya di mana? Video art doc on screen. Terus focal point of the dark. Ini teka-teki lagi nih, Dek. Part 1. Oh, ini, Dek.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Bikin video apa ya? Coba kita tonton ya. Nggak mau lihat.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it.
Istrinya kali deh.
I was taking photos, just not my photos.
Di video.
And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
Mm-mm.
Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Lampunya mati.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Dahan.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Kok kita masuk ke sini, Dek? Kenapa nih?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Siapa itu yang nulis? Hei. Oh, udah dibunuh. Itu kepalanya bolong. Oh, ketiga. other side. Dia balik lagi, Dek.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you. In the dark
Belum.
place.
Oh, mimpinya udah ya.
I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Oh, udah mulai.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Cult and the Clicker.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages.
Oh, dia
That's how he knows the
menyembunyikan.
cult has the clicker.
Dia menyembunyikan
Wake has a double.
halamannya.
Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Scratch and Wake.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them. Pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page. He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the dark city, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Eh? Eh?
This mug always cheers me up.
Kita bisa nge-upgrade ya? Mendapat 3. Nggak bisa. Banyak banget case-nya. Oh, dia ada di Who is Involved.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Where is the clicker? Looking into the cult. 2 burung dan 1 batu.
No. Oh.
Gimana ini?
Keep trying.
Di Alan ya. Oh, di sini. Good working for atau dengan siapa? Seorang.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Nah, ini banyak nih. How does story change reality? Rules. So, whatever you read in the dark place become reality. It cannot be that simple. Terus yang bawahnya the dark place. Oke. Mana sih? Eish. Ini apa nih?
That's not right.
How to stop the story. Wake up. It only gives us today to stop this. Dia suruh kita harus apa ini? Mendapatkan clicker sebelum scratch. With it, dengan itu story bisa dirubah. Oh, jadi ceritanya akan dibalikin ke dark place. Terus the clicker dark prison. Banyak banget. Mana di sini? Dia terjebak di dark place itu 13 tahun deh. Iya.
Nih, kan atas.
Ini nih. 13 tahun dia. Terus overlap.
Right.
Nggak ada lagi. Habis.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Oh, dia ngasihin tuh.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
Oke, dapat lagi.
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew a weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Where is
The
the
cult of the
clicker?
tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Standing inside the trailer at the outside. Oh.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
Dia sendirian,
you
Di.
need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, janitor break room. Janitor break room di mana deh? Ini ya.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Dapat lagi satu, Dek. Ini apa nih? Wake. He remembers writing many pages well in the dark place.
Agak enggak.
Iya.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And there's scratches after you, and so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Bukan udah.
Kita ada bubble kan?
Ada. Oh ini janitor nih. Nih. Tuh. Balik lagi ke si Alan. Nyobain doang.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
Terus cara balik laginya gimana?
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Oh di sini lagi, Dek.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
Story-nya ada 2 ternyata kita main.
Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the
Suruh
story
cek
of the
televisi.
journey of Alan Wake, the musical.
Iya.
We just do what we always do for this chat.
Oh ini bisa diganti deh.
It could not be opened on the side.
Nih. Mau dicek apa enggak, Dek? Apa mau balik lagi ke si Saga? Lagi kalau 15 menit lagi kita masih hujan. Oke, kita ke Wateri deh, ke Wateri. Kita keluar berarti ya. Enggak, dia nungguin di situ, nggak boleh ikut ya. Nggak tahu.
Hi, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
A yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello and welcome to Coffee World, Washington's best
Iyalah pasti.
I can't force it open.
family-friendly and available to children of all ages.
Lihatlah.
Like our coffee.
Terus saya sama siapa?
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin.
Ya dulu ayah mau cek dulu. Kali aja ada
Hold on for dear life.
baterai.
Soak in some local history at the Waterloo Well, where 2 serial killers once escaped.
Nggak bisa ini ya. Apa nih? 2010 Coffee Dinner. Inilah. Kak. Udah apa-apa.
Ya. Udah besok.
Manuskrip. Duduk terjatuh. Apa bacaannya?
Namanya kisah kakak.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming.
Coba nanti kita
She
buktikan ya.
missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Oh. Gak tahu.
Orangnya kok yang pas kemarin itu masih
Dilapin aja terus, Pak.
I can't get through this.
Iya, ini nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Kita masuk ini. Jenggotnya panjang banget.
depan dia bilang kita di depan ya. Depan yang depan bukan dia. Buset. Bukan jenggot lagi ya.
Apaan? Perang tawon. Kita ke hutan. Ini mah nggak ada item deh. Yuk. Pottery ya. Dikit lagi sih. Kita lanjutin dikit aja. Mau kemana sih ya?
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Nek,
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
They're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Bukan hutan.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Hutan ya?
Local girl.
Bakal goro
The
apa
flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Apaan dingin? Apaan dingin? Ini dek.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Ini.
Hello.
Halo, Pak.
I bet they have good fish here.
Nggak ada kuncinya. Oh, ada kotak. Ini yang aku cari. Ini apa namanya, pemancingan kali ini ya? Maksudnya apa, dermaga?
What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Ya, apa ini namanya, apaan ya?
Ih, namanya tuh.
Ini nama-nama apa? Karaoke. Coffee World. Wah, kena ini dah. Copyright. Yang nyanyi. Oh, ini ada save deh. Kita bisa ganti lagi di sini. Oke. Kita dulu. Kena copyright ini. Ada yang nyanyi tuh. Oh, kita dapat map. Oke, mantap. Nih, Watery. Enggak, bukan hutan ternyata ya. Ini lagi. Ya. Dah, ini dia. Kita suruh ask around about the trailer. Oh, ini bisa nih ditanya nih.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Oh, di dalam orangnya. Yang bisa ditanya itu di dalam. Nih.
Excuse me. Do you know where? He's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Oh, dia nggak mau jawab. Dia nggak mau jawab yang itu. Ketik ke orang yang depan di luar.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters, always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else.
I'm looking for a trailer.
Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir.
Vladimir.
I work at the nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
See you around.
Ini kesini bukan.
Ini ketutup. Berarti kita muter.
Yuk aman ya. Ini dulu.
Kartu ilmu. Ini investigasi. Ya tahu itu kan, tuh.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Kan bener kan?
Si Ilmo, kita cari Ilmo. Bukan orang.
Kan di sini. Nah tadi kan dekat ada bacanya. Kan ada jalanan. Kali mas. Kalau nggak itu tuh bot.
Ini mobil kita.
Kan tadi disuruh baca itu.
Mana?
Ini
Ya, cuman kita nyari Ilmo dulu. Di mana nih si Ilmo? Namanya? Ini apa ini?
Hello, how are you?
Ada mobil.
Nabrak. Ada apa-apa di sini?
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna.
You bet. The steam is amazing
Norman
on my
Kamaru.
creaky old joints. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
They say if a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya, you're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Ada lagi.
Jadi kan
Oh ini sauna ini. Kita sauna dulu lah.
iya ada bebek.
Ini tempat sauna deh. Nggak ada apa-apa. Udah kita keluar.
Udah baca ngomong sama orang itu.
Belum.
Have you heard old Pat's radio show lately?
Oh, nah.
I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
Nggak bisa ini. Nggak bisa diajak orang.
I don't care to listen to pointless jibber jabber. Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
Nggak bisa sauna.
Oh ini ada dong.
Wis. Siapa yang ngancurin?
Makanya tabrak.
Jalannya ditutup deh. Oh itu tuh ilmu tuh.
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
Lagi.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club.
Motorcycle.
We're busy building the floats for Deerfest.
Club
Don't go
motor.
peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Profiling will help me find a way forward.
Flooding did this? Bridges are built so they can fall down. People come into your life so they can leave.
Aduh.
Oh itu Coffee World. Tuh ada bacaan.
Cuman dia tahu tuh itu.
Ya sini dulu dah. Balik lagi. Lagi situ. Di ilmu. Oh, ya tuh. Ya,
Jalan.
Iya.
Gak bisa dijagain deh. Terus balik lagi berarti. Bisa kita akhiri aja sampai di sini ya. Ya. kita akhiri sampai di sini. Bisa nih, jalannya harus muter berarti nih. Nih ke ini. Oh, ini ditutup ya tadi ya sama dia ya. Kita harus waktu ilmu udah kan. Export dulu. Habis ini kita akhiri aja. Trailer.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga. Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Bisa. Ini yang tadi di situ ya. Logan's part story. My life in watery.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Berarti dia antara berdua itu kayaknya jadi penjahat ya. Ini pasti pelakunya ada orang-orang situ
Wife's
juga.
laughter and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Berarti kita harus cari kunci. Kan udah taktu ilmu kan ayah. Oh ini ada lagi.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Oh kita ke sono deh. Kita save aja dulu ya. Ya. Hah? Udah 1 jam 10 detik 10 menit. Kita dulu ya ilmu ya. Tunggu situ ya. Nih kita ke sini nih. Janitor. Belakang ada nggak deh? Item nggak deh? Belum kesini kan ya? Belum kesini kan? Maksudnya sekalian tuh ada tuh peluru ya. Udah. Maksudnya sebelum kita tap, kita cek dulu Ada. Oh, nggak bisa itu. Ada lagi ya. Ini rumah ini nggak bisa masuk kan? Bisa. Itu ada kotak tuh. Kotak pancing. Oke, nggak ada lagi. Itu udah. Cek lagi satu kali lagi. Ini tendang nih biar jatuh. Trot. Jatuh dia. Nggak ada lagi. Habis. Habis, no nggak ada. Habis. Oke. Kita save dulu guys. Nanti kita lanjutkan lagi di next episode. Oh, ini dapur udah belum ya? Oh, belum tuh. Untung nggak kelewat. Nih apa baterai ya? Apaan tuh deh? Iya, shotgun. Baterai dapat. Oke, kita save aja dulu. Nah, Casey. Sunday Monday. Oke guys, selesai sudah untuk episode kali ini. Kita lanjutkan lagi nanti di next episode. Oke. Wah, ada yang komen tuh, sebentar. Apa dia? Halo. Oh, si Erlan ini mah. Halo Bang. Apa Erlan? Itu kakaknya si Neng. Oke, gak dapet, gak ada. Iya, telat Erlan datangnya. Baru mau udahan. Udah sejam soalnya kita live streaming. Oke. Sampai jumpa lagi. Bye bye.